final preparations for the challenge ahead, hoping to come out of the gates strong. A view of downtown and with...
Well, guys, for all of the star power Blake Griffin had when he was in Los Angeles, it was tough for him to be the leader of the Clippers. There were bigger voices in the locker rooms.
Yeah, and he has their confidence. David, thank you. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Walker and Smart, the guards. Brown, the small forward, with Tatum holding down the 4 spot. And it's Tice in at the center position. And for the Pistons, we've got Brown, John Henson out there with Griffin. And it's Rose, and it's Luke in at the small forward position. Shots good by Walker. And this is what we've been waiting for all summer long, all off season long. After many months, Doris, basketball is finally back.
And what's incredible, Kevin, is the NBA's popularity just continues to grow. There's worldwide enthusiasm. The NBA players represent the league so well, and my goodness gracious, can they play some basketball?
Interesting how now the league, Doris, is commanding the calendar all year round. It used to be such a seasonal game. Now it's 365 days a year.
So many storylines throughout the course of the summer. Who's playing where and with whom?
Outside, Smart. Celtics passing it around. Now, Tice. 20 points for him last game against the Bucks in Milwaukee.
And you know, guys, the other thing I really appreciated about his effort in that game was the effort and work on the glass. What a well-rounded performance.
Rose goes in over Walker. Brown trying to free himself up. Rose, good.
Now, we've seen this a time or two. Derrick Rose in the mid-range doing work.
Walker the pass to Tice. Back to Walker. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Well, the touch and the focus. What a pretty move in the lane.
Here's Rose. And no good that time. Walker with some nice D. Shoots from the elbow. Brown, good.
Well, how about Jaylen Brown in transition, a phenomenal finisher in the open floor.
Rose kicks to Griffin. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. It's stolen by Tice. Here's Brown. And the layup's good off the glass. Brown's got his second bucket of the night.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
And there's the pass to Mikhailuk. Now Griffin. Fader on the way. It's rebounded by Tice.
Boy, a clean, close look. What a missed opportunity.
Walker against Rose. Walker the pass to Tice. Back to Walker. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots it. The shot, no good. And the Pistons now going the other way. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Pass to Griffin. Shoots over Walker. Griffin's shot is good.
It was all about his athleticism when Griffin first came into the league, but it didn't take long to see he was about a lot more than that. He's got serious skills down low.
Here's Tice. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, Greg, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Rose finds Griffin. Left side, Brown. The shot's good from Henson.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for Boston. 3-point lead. Pass to Brown. Over Rose. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field. The Pistons have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Pass to Brown. Here's the pass to Griffin. Just 5 on the clock. Over Tatum, and Griffin scores. The assist by Brown.
And this is where Griffin is dangerous. An assertive shooter feels like he can make this shot consistent.
Walker the pass to Brown. Back to Walker. The kick out to Brown. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Brown's got 8 points.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Pass to Henson. Griffin trying to get open, and Boston with the rebound.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Smart deciding where to go with it. Now here's Tatum. He had a 30-point outing their last game against Milwaukee.
Boy, and defensively, he had them off balance. He was able to come away with 4 steals.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the buckets.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Here's Griffin. From outside, off the mark. Boston leading by 7.
And guys, one thing that has been interesting to see since Blake Griffin came to Detroit is how he's developed as a leader. Has come into his own with how he takes responsibility for the team's play.
To the left wing. No one near Henson as he lets it go. Great look, but off the mark.
I think he's got to settle down, because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter, he has been completely bothered.
And with Griffin, you look at his time on the Clippers, and for most of his career, he was more of a second in command.
Coach Casey said last year early on that Griffin is the leader of this team, and Blake took it upon himself to step up to the challenge. It makes sense no matter how you look at it. He's their best player and needs to be one of the leaders.
And here's Smart. He's coming off a 16-point game against Milwaukee. And Walker kicks to Smart. Walker against Rose. Lets it go from 11. Walker's shot is off. Pistons trail by 7. Brown with it. He's coming off a 16-point game against Philadelphia.
And let's not forget about the assist. This guy as a playmaker was a driving force for that offense.
Griffin off the left rim and out.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
And they pick up 2. And the Celtics lead by 9.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. Doris, such an honor to be on this with you. And you were the first female to become a full-time NBA analyst, breaking new ground. You've accomplished so much in your life, personally, professionally. What would you tell young women who are graduating college, looking to get ahead in their career in what you've chosen?
Well, first and foremost, I've been very lucky, Kevin. The game of basketball has been a part of my life since I was 7. It's been a driving force. I love it. I would just tell young women, times are changing. Dream big. There's nothing that's impossible. And I'm so thankful to the NBA players and coaches who have just wrapped their arms around me from the time I entered this business. So kudos to those players who are part of the change, no question.
And hard work. I have seen you work. I have seen you prepare. No one prepares more. No one works harder than you.
Thanks, Kev.
And a moment here to see the numbers on Derrick Rose. Good season for him last year. Averaged about 18 points a game last season. 4 assists and 2 rebounds. You know, you look at the numbers and you think that this is great, but we know that he's capable of even bigger production.
You know, the numbers look okay, but the eye test tells us unequivocally he is capable of more. That is the sign of a star right there.
And Walker's got the ball here for Boston. 7-point differential. Over Rose. Rebound, Detroit.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
Henson the pass to Rose. Here's Griffin. The rebound by the Celtics. Tice has got 5 rebounds tonight. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
How about the confidence from this young gun? Jason Tatum's length is tough to deal with inside, guys.
Moves on moves. Greg, that's Jason Tatum.
I mean, this guy's a natural isolation scorer. Jab steps, crossovers, turnarounds, fadeaways. He's got an awful lot in his bag.
2 shots.
First free throw is good.
And the Celtics looking to bounce back and make another deep playoff run.
And I think, Greg, they certainly have the talent to do it. This is a team that remains on the upswing. They have draft picks and assets. I think they are well positioned for the future.
And so Tatum nails them both. Well, guys, you talk about players coming in and with a huge impact. Jason Tatum showed he was more than ready to be an NBA star.
Rare do you see a player as polished and as impactful as Tatum. Stepped right in to be one of the top players on a top team with Boston. Fits their system perfectly, and really the sky is the limit for that young man.
Walker the pass to Tice. Outside Tatum. Pass to Walker. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Well, you have to give credit to Kemba Walker, who has always found ways to improve his game year after year. Has worked on that shot and tool set enough where he can now be a handful to defend for any guard.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Kemba Walker. And with Walker, as he has progressed as a player, you know, Greg, so has his leadership.
And Kemba has been a natural leader for so long during his time. When your leader puts in the work that Kemba does, it has to inspire the rest of that roster.
Grant, he's checked in for Detroit. And so Walker nails both of them.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Rose with the ball. Picked up by Brown. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That's his first foul. Boston on D. They have a 9-point lead. Here's Rose. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
There is a persistence and a willingness to seek contact and still finish by Derrick Rose. Nicely done. Boy, don't you love how Derrick Rose resurrected his career last season. What a surprise and a bright spot for the T-Wolves. He looked like a completely rejuvenated player.
And for Rose, he looked refreshed and changed in how he approached his game.
You know what, Kevin? I think he is just a much more patient and smart basketball player. His 3-ball was so improved, and the shot selection was terrific. Turnovers were down, just improvement across the board.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Pistons trail by 8. Passes to Brown. A 3-ball. It's rebounded by Tice. Tice has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And they have a narrow edge here in rebounding early on, and you wonder what kind of a role that's going to play moving forward.
And the slam by Blake Griffin.
I feel like they could execute this play in their sleep. Griffin, one of the premier alley-oop finishers in the league.
And Jeremy Grant picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Tice kicks to Brown. Smart on the wing. He's covered by Brown.
And Grant works hard on the defensive end of the floor. His activity and wingspan, big hands, really paying dividends.
Brown right side. Over to the wing. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
And we get a chance to check out the numbers for Kemba Walker. Coming off a terrific season, 10th in scoring. And he also finished in the top 20 of the assist rankings, making plays for others and making his teammates better.
And back to his points per game average last year, he literally propped up the team's offense whenever they needed it.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Brown dishes to Rose. Here's Griffin. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And Griffin has battled knee injuries during his career, but his persistence is incredible. Still a nightly double-double threat.
And for Blake Griffin, always a great outside shooter for the power forward position, Greg, but he's added range the last few seasons.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen Griffin go from a guy who might take 1 3 a game to someone putting up about 6 a night. The results have been there for him as he shoots a respectable rate from beyond.
That's good from Blake Griffin. Teague is checked in for Kemba Walker. Blake Griffin hits them both. Celtics leading by 4. Outside Teague. Grant against Tatum. Outside, Smart. 5 to shoot. The pass to Tice. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Tice has got his second basket of the game.
Oh, Kevin, don't you love how unselfish Marcus Smart is? Sees the open man, whips the pass over in just the right amount of space.
Tries from 10. A nice shot by Griffin. Griffin's got 12. And so it's Teague with it. He'll bring it up for Boston. 4-point game. Now Tice to the middle. Here's Brown. The kick out to Tatum. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touch by Brown.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
And the Pistons making a change here. McRae's checked in. Detroit's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Rose against T. Left side, Griffin. Rebound, Boston. Tatum's got 4 rebounds in this game. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Well, you can tell there's a team-first mentality with the young gun Jason Tatum working to find the open teammate. Nice.
And so it's the Boston Celtics with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And don't go away. We'll be right back. just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. What do you guys think about the Celtics here in this one?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
Detroit with the ball. They trail by 6. When this game is done, they'll be off to take on the Raptors. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. They've got Griffin. Jeremy Grant is out there with McCray. Then there's Derrick Rose. And it's Galloway in at the 2 guard. That's the 5 and the 4 for the Pistons. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Dwayne Casey was the 2018 Coach of the Year, but as we all know, he was fired after that same season by the Raptors. But Casey's found a home in Detroit. Casey said, "I have no regrets." Winston Churchill said, "Success consists of going from failure to failure without losing enthusiasm." And that's what I've done. So, Kevin, Dwayne Casey is still pounding the rock.
He sure is, and I like that Churchill quote as well. Thanks, David. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Teague feeling it out a bit. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 3 from Tatum. Missed the shot. He's made 3 and missed 3 from the field. McCray passes to Rose. Pass to Griffin. Over Tatum. No good off the back of the rim. Boston leading by 6. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. A nice shot by Teague.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
For Detroit, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Pass to Grant. To the inside. With the fadeaway. And that one's good. Griffin's got 14 points for the game. For Boston, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. A nice shot by Teague. And the Celtics lead by 8.
And the Celtics, Brad Stevens, one of the youngest head coaches in the league and also one of the more respected.
And Greg, I was surprised that he didn't get any Coach of the Year votes 2 seasons ago. Think about it. The Celtics overcame injury to make the Eastern Conference Finals. Last season, he admitted his most trying in the 12 years as a coach. Boy, he is looking to get them back on track.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Passes it to Tatum beyond the arc. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Right side, Griffin. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game. Brad Wanamaker's checked in for Boston. Doris, do you think it's more challenging for superstars in smaller markets, mid-sized markets?
You know, this is such an interesting debate in a world that has become, because of social media, so much smaller. You know, I do think that certain larger markets, LA, New York, can be a blessing and a curse. It does still feel like that media scrutiny is a little bit larger. When things are going well, it's the best thing in the world. When things aren't going so well, boy, those day by day,
Take a break.
question after question can probably become pretty tedious.
And the first one at the line is good. And doors for Jeff Teague. He's not expected to be the scorer on this team that he once was.
And for Teague, to me, that is a blessing, as he is much better suited as a distributor of the basketball. He's got great vision. He cut down on his turnovers, and therefore his assist numbers increased.
Good on both.
Well, there's so much value in how Jeff Teague runs an offense. He's got great speed. He plays hard on both ends of the floor. I think any organization would be lucky to have this guy.
Griffin. Thompson with the rebound. Celtics leading by 8. Here's Brown. And then Brown with the dunk.
Oh, my goodness, Kevin. Brown finishes off the drive, not simply laying it in, but a message of authority on the dunk.
It's stolen by Teague. And now it's Teague running. He can go all the way. And it's slammed in by Teague.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
Rose kicks to McRae. Up top, Griffin. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Shot clock at 5. A fader, and it's good for 2. Griffin's got 9 points in the quarter.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
Brown outside. Feeds to Tatum. Back to Brown. Free throw line jump shot. Wanamaker misses. Pistons trail by 10. Griffin passes to Rose. Here's Galloway. He's covered by Brown. A nice shot by Griffin. Griffin's got 23.
You know, the easy one there. You know, Galloway able to read the defense, finding his man for the great setup. Pretty.
Now here's Teague. 8 points for him. And Thompson kicks to Brown. Tatum on the wing. Puts up a 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
Well, after hitting 0 from distance in the first, that's his second make this quarter.
Galloway, the pass to Griffin. Rose with the ball. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. 11 points for Rose.
Yeah, they've gotten into a nice flow this quarter.
And here is Teague. Outside Tatum. Over in the corner, Brown. Off target from three-point range. And it's Rose with the ball for Detroit. 9-point game. Griffin. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Griffin on the double team. Tatum finds Teague, and it's slammed in by Teague.
Well, listen, dunking is not just for the bigs, right? How about your point guard, Jeff Teague, finishing with authority? Nice.
Rose passes to Griffin. Over Thompson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
We've seen this explosion of Canadian players in the NBA. And really, Tristan Thompson led that way. The 4th pick back in 2011, Thompson was, at that point, the highest drafted Canadian in NBA history.
The first free throw is good. And Thompson may have led the way for Canadians. But as far as where the league is going, Greg, he's a throwback player.
I mean, a rebounder and rim runner. His game is built on toughness and hustle.
John Henson's checked in for Jeremy Grant. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
Teague against Rose. outside Teague. And the pass to Tatum. Lets it go with a three. That's the sixth make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
Jason Tatum's form is pure on the catch and shoot. So nice.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. Doris, you've said this often. It is incredibly difficult to compare guys of different positions in different eras, isn't it?
It really is. There's so many discussions about who's the GOAT, who's the greatest of all potential time. And there are certain names that are always going to pop to the top of the list, LeBron James. But it's very difficult to me, say, to compare a Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, one of the greatest to ever man the center position, had the impossible to check sky hook. But how do you compare him with LeBron James, who, though he is, and I don't know what position he is, he may be the greatest passer in the history of the league. Like, let's enjoy individual greatness without comparison.
Bruce Brown, he's checked in for Detroit.
And with the moment, let's check out some stats for Teague. He had a strong showing last season. Put up about 12 points a game, 8 assists, and 2 rebounds. Well, fans of this team will take this kind of production from him without hesitation.
I'll tell you, he has been a solid contributor. They have called his number, and he has delivered for them.
That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Derrick Rose.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Teague against Rose. To the paint. Here's Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
How about that? That is exactly how you thread the needle. Jeff Teague demonstrating incredible vision.
Pass to Griffin. Pass to Henson. And Rose wide open. He shoots. Unable to get that one. So the Celtics will take it the other way. Brown outside. Here's Thompson. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Thompson's got the lead up to 14 now for the Celtics. Teague against Rose. Passes it to Griffin. Over in the corner, Rose. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And you look at Jaylen Brown, the 3rd pick back in 2016. Doris, tantalizing strength and athleticism.
Well, the absolute definition of a perfect basketball body. Excellent first step. For him, it's all about aggressiveness. Bringing those tools to bear in terms of your basketball skill.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
How exciting is Jaylen Brown as a basketball player? This guy is a skilled forward who loves showing off that ability to dunk the basketball.
Williams, he's checked in for the Celtics. And Brown drops them both.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Now the pass to Henson. Outside Rose. Back to Henson. And he elevates with a slam. Thompson did not like that.
Look, Kevin, no one's ever questioned his court vision. Rose playing unselfish basketball, being the leader this team needs him to be.
Teague finds Williams. Here's Wanamaker. There's the triple. And Henson pulls it down. Pass to Mikhailuk. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got 3 assists in the game. Out of bounds, Detroit takes possession. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Detroit Pistons. On Saturday, they'll take on Marc Gasol. and the Toronto Raptors. And then on Tuesday, they'll go back home and will be hosting the Orlando Magic. Here's Rose. He's got 13. And it's Henson atop the key. Back to Rose. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And now the first timeout called here for Boston.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, this is why you hate to lose momentum. It can be hard to get it back.
The Celtics making a switch here. Smart's checked in. And while we've got this moment here, now let's take a look at last season's leaders in converting turnovers into points. 5th on the list, the Celtics.
And they turned all those mistakes into points at the other end. That aggressive style really yielding big dividends.
On the wing, Thompson. Pass to Brock. Nice ball movement by Boston. Now Williams. Back to Smart. Five on the clock. Second chance shot. And he lays it up and in. And the Celtics lead by 12.
Boy, that's a terrific job, Kev, of Marcus Smart handling the basketball. He is relentless in how he's attacking the defense.
Maker dishes to Rose. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Just doing what he can. He's competing and he's converting.
And he has really kept them in this one, Greg. A high effort level. Now the rest of the team has got to step up.
The Pistons have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
Walker's checked in for T. Free throw drops for Rose.
Well, an interesting thing about Derrick Rose, right? Over his career, he's been an up and down jump shooter, but looks like he has put that rough first quarter in the rear view. He's starting to cook here in the second.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, in Blake Griffin, the Pistons have their biggest star in years, probably going back to their championship team of 2004. A return to all-star form for Blake meant tremendous individual numbers last season. And the Pistons hadn't won a playoff game in more than a decade. Still not the result they want in 2019. The Pistons will be trying to capitalize during Blake's prime. Kevin, we'll see where this franchise goes from here.
We sure will, David, but he's a terrific player. Thank you so much. Thompson no good on the free throw.
Yeah, Thompson not really the guy who's going to punish you consistently for sending him to the free throw line.
Here's Mikhailuk. The dish now to Maker. Outside Rose. Some solid defense from Brown.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic, but boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Williams kicks to Walker. Rebounded by the Pistons. Rose looking around, passes it to Brown. And here is Maker. 40 seconds left to play in the first half. Rose, no good.
And his defense so valuable. Not many can bother that shot at the rim.
Boy, you see the effort. You see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
20 seconds left in the first half. Fires for three. They get it again. Here's Henson. Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game, that sixth sense for when to rise up and deter those shots.
What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Boston Celtics. He witnessed him delivering a series of three-pointers as he notched 3 total in the quarter. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Coach, you're in a good position here at the break. What do you tell your team to make sure they don't let up?
Well, I don't think it's about letting up or playing better, or it's just playing the right way. We just have to play good basketball. And we talked about it before the game. That's our goal going into the game. That doesn't change no matter what the score is. So that'll be the discussion at halftime.
Thanks very much, Coach. Back to you.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. There was no stopping Jason Tatum in the first half. He ended up with 17 points, 5 rebounds, and 6 assists. Kenny, what's your take on Boston so far?
You can see working out with Kobe Bryant has been great for Jason Tatum. A better ball handler now, able to create space off the dribble. He looked like an old pro in the first half.
Shaq, what'd you think about the Pistons?
Well, they're obviously facing a hot shooting team tonight. That combined with a lackluster effort on defense, recipe for disaster, Ernie. Without major improvements defensively, this game is OVA, over.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at Blake Griffin in this game, he's been everywhere.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Second half underway. Here's who Brad Stevens got on the floor. Round the small floor with Tatum holding down the 4 spot. Walker and Smart the guards. And it's Tice in at the 5. Walker with it. Brown feeling it out a bit. Good. Brown's got 14 points for the game.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Rose against Walker. Rose passes to Griffin. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Here's McKayler. He's covered by Brown. Lets it go. It's rebounded by Tice. Tice has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Tatum, and he goes big with the dunk right over John Henson.
I tell you, this guy is capable of some amazing finishes. Jason Tatum, my goodness.
Rose finds Griffin, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Jason Tatum. For Detroit, they have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts.
Shooting 2.
That free throw missing. He hits the second from the line. Boston leading by 16. Outside, Walker goes up and lays it nice and easy. Walker's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Now here's Griffin. T right on him. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Jason Tatum. Pistons have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for the Boston Celtics. The pass to Tice. Down low. Brown. And the dunk by Brown.
Yeah, this is the very definition of feeling it. Jaylen Brown taking smart shots and playing perfectly within the team schemes.
Henson with it. He's picked up by Walker. Here's Griffin. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
But he is so efficient, so productive. But for them to have real success, he needs help.
Smart passes to Tice. Rose against Walker. Off target with his 3.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Rose against Walker. Pass to Mikhailuk. 6 to shoot. Pass to Griffin. He tries for 3. Rebounded by Smart. Celtics leading by 16.
What I love about Marcus Smart is every single trip up the floor, this guy is going to be in your grill, and it cannot be a pleasant experience to have this man guarding you.
The Pistons have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Rose passes to Henson. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Griffin's shot is off. And that defensive pressure of Smart will wear you down, Doris, over the course of a game.
Kevin, it takes its toll because his combination of athleticism, strength, and motor makes him an absolute monster on the defensive end.
And it's denied. Griffin against Tatum. Rebound by the Pistons. Griffin's got 4 rebounds in this game. He kicks it to Rose. Back to Griffin. Tries from 10. Henson trying to break free, and Griffin puts it in. Griffin's got 7 points here in this quarter.
He's shooting the lights out down the stretch, trying to keep them competitive.
Smart against Rose. Outside, Smart. And Henson sends it back. Here's Mikhailuk. Henson dishes to Griffin. The open shot, Rose. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Rose has got 20 points.
Well, Derrick Rose just so confident, so dangerous in catch-and-shoot situations. Boy, has he become a terrific shooter.
Brown outside. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
Well, this is what they love seeing from Jaylen Brown, the aggressiveness down near the cup. This guy's attitude, tremendous.
Passes it to Henson. Griffin with it. Over Tatum. That shot by Griffin, no good. Tatum kicks to Walker. Count it, number 5 from the floor this game. He's now 5 of 11.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Cans it from downtown. Brown's got his second basket of the night.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
Up top, Walker. He's covered by Rose. And that one drops for him. 14 points for Kemba Walker.
I'll tell you, tough first half, puts it in the rear view. The shooting percentage starting to reflect that.
Walker against Rose. Softly drops in the floater.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Back to Walker. And Henson sends it back. And now the Pistons fast break. Here's Mikhailuk. And yes, it's good.
And you can see the advantage of running the offense through Derrick Rose, showing strong decision-making, really nice pass.
Walker the pass to Tatum. Now, here's Tice, defended by Henson. Here's Brown, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Don't you love how physical Jaylen Brown is? This guy is not afraid to draw contact.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game. And he makes the first. A different look here for Detroit. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Griffin. And McRae's subbed in for Bruce Brown. And then for Boston, Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Daniel Tice. Williams comes in for Tatum. And it's Green in for Smart. And Brown drops them both. Teams, if they can keep the rights to their best player, we see it in other leagues. Could the franchise tag ever make its way, do you think, to the NBA?
Well, this is going to be a negotiation point between the Players Association and the league itself. And the reality is it's going to have to be negotiated. What we know unequivocally, Kevin, is that these players now in the player empowerment era have more control about what franchise they play for and how long the duration of their contract is. How this all shakes out remains to be seen, but it is a point of conversation amongst the 30 NBA teams and the league leadership. There's no question about it.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
Grant against Walker. Rose passes to Grant. Here's McCray. Henson trying to break free. He gets that one. McCray has got his first points of the game.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Walker finds Brown. And finished off by Brown.
Boy, how impressive is the quickness Jaylen Brown possesses. This guy sprints hard toward the cup on every drive.
The pass to Grant. That one misses. Some solid defense from Brown. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you always know what you're going to get from Walker from the line. He's been a solid, consistent free throw shooter his entire career.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. That's good from Kemba Walker. Kemba Walker hits them both.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Pass to Mikhailuk. Out to the right wing. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Can't cash in from close range. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Boston. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Rose.
Well, you've got to appreciate the athleticism of Jaylen Brown. This guy's a quick penetrator who forces defenses to get physical with him, Kevin.
He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all. That free throw good from Brown. Detroit making a switch here. Galloway's checked in. And he makes the first but misses the second. Pistons trail by 18. Pass to Henson. Rose in the post, working on Walker, and he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Boy, what a warrior Derrick Rose is. This guy gets buckets through contact out there, so tough.
The Pistons have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them. Jeff Teague, he's checked in for Jaylen Brown.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
The free throw drops for Rose. Celtics leading by 15. Now Walker, he's got 16. Outside, Green. Back to Walker. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Rose kicks to Galloway. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
He got a little ahead of himself there trying to pull the team even.
That's a big miscue, and you hate to see that happen at this point in the game.
Teague dishes to Thompson. Back to Teague. From 12 feet out. And Henson pulls it down. Henson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Outside Rose. Passes to Henson. Takes a 3. Rebound by Williams. Boston leading by 17. Green finds Teague. Outside Williams. There's the pass to Green. Shot clock at 6. Outside Teague. Detroit with the rebound. Henson's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's McCray, guarded by Green. McCray passes to Grant. Nice D from Williams.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
Rose passes to Henson. Here's Galloway. That one off the back iron and out. Boston's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Pass to Walker over Rose. The rebound by Grant. Pistons trail by 17. Galloway dishes to Henson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Henson hits them both. Now here's Teague. 10 points for him. 55 seconds left in the third quarter. Williams trying to break free, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Well, that takes concentration from Jeff Teague, Kevin, right? He's got to convert through contact. Remarkable strength. Pretty good style, too. Not bad.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. Pistons trail by 18. 46 seconds left in the third.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Walker taking his time here. Pass to Thompson. Nice ball movement by Boston. 6 on the shot clock. They double team Walker. Nobody near Williams. His 3-pointers off the mark. Detroit's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. McCray passes to Rose. From deep 3-point range, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. Jaylen Brown has been leading the charge for Boston. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And we'll be back with you shortly. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Now, Greg, he's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. And Detroit, looking at who they've got. They've got Grant. He's out there with McRae. John Henson out there with Derrick Rose. And it's Galloway in at the 2-guard spot.
That is how he rolls. A prolific scorer. Walker's been calling his own number tonight.
Rose passes to McRae. From 13, rebound by Williams. Celtics leading by 18. Outside Teague. And Henson pulls it down. Henson's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. McRae kicks to Henson. Pass to Galloway. And here is Henson. Here's Grant. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Green. Detroit with the rebound. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And there's the pass to McRae. Pass to Rose. Unloads. No good on that one. And it's Boston the other way. Now the feed to Green. And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter now. And here's Walker outside. It's rebounded by McRae. Pistons trail by 18. Inside, here's Galloway. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
But this guy is not shy about probing the paint. Galloway getting it done amidst all that tall timber.
Here's Walker. Rose with the block. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, easy call.
2 shots. Foul. Elbow. 2. Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for the Pistons. Brown comes in for Langston Galloway. The Celtics also changing it up. Daniel Tice is checked in for Robert Williams. Jason Tatum comes in for Green. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Jeff Teague. And he's good on the second. We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, look, here's what Brad Stevens went over with his guys during the break. His key message was, don't get comfortable. Those guys are going to come at us with everything they've got. Let's bring the intensity and stay focused on every possession. Kevin, back to you.
Walker against Rose. Clock at 6. Here's McRae. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Outside, Walker. And he lobs it up.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Pistons trailed by 19. Rose dishes to Griffin. And finished off by Griffin.
And one for the highlight reel. And you see, after multiple knee surgeries, Griffin can still get up.
Walker goes in, and he uses the glass on the layup. Walker's got 18 points now here in the second half.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Rose passes to Griffin. Kicks it to Henson. Rebounded by the Celtics. Thompson's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. From deep, Walker. And Henson pulls it down. Henson's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Griffin attacking, and the slam by Blake Griffin.
How about the confidence from the big fella? Griffin taking pleasure in tormenting the defense, feeling really comfortable shouldering the offense.
Walker against Rose. Walker in the post. No good there. Some solid defense from Rose. It's Brown on the wing. Guarded by Smart. Brown dishes to Griffin. Over Tice. And Griffin with the score. The assist by Brown. Brown's got 3 assists tonight.
And how about the strength and focus there of Griffin? Absorbs the hit and still finishes.
Back to Walker. Right at the free throw line, and that's good for 2. Walker's got 26.
Slow rotation there defensively, and he gets a wide open look from mid-range.
And I'll tell you, you look up at the scoreboard, that's correct. They have a big lead for a reason.
McRae passes to Henson. The kick out to Rose. From deep. The Pistons rebound. Griffin trying to get open. And Detroit again with the bucket.
Well, just it's easy to say. This guy wanted it more. Creating the second chance opportunity and cashing in.
Walker the pass to Thompson. Outside Tatum. Shot from the wing and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. 21 points in the game.
Guys, this guy is a natural-born scorer. Jason Tatum finding his groove.
Rose kicks to McRae. Henson trying to break free, and the shot no good from McRae. Boston leading by 17. Feeds to Tatum. The baseline J. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Walker's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Pass to Griffin. Passes it to McRae. Outside Rose for the 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. Tice has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Walker the pass to Thompson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Blake Griffin.
Well, Thompson, just a spectacular athlete and so muscular. He is so crafty on how he draws fouls while shooting. Guys, what you love about Tristan Thompson, He never lets up off the offensive glass. He is thirsty for offensive boards.
First one falls for him. And the rebound rate steadily climbing for Tristan Thompson-Doris in recent seasons.
Yeah, so much so, Kevin, that he set a career high back in 2018-19. You think about over the last 4 years, he has averaged more rebounds than points.
The Pistons making a change here. Mikhailuk is checked in. And so Thompson nails both of them. Of course, it seems like Adam Silver, the NBA commissioner, is one of the most well-liked commissioners in all of sports, worldwide. Why do you think that's so?
Well, I think he was amongst the most important members of the staff of his predecessor, David Stern, who obviously oversaw the greatest growth in NBA history. The NBA became a global game. But Adam Silver didn't skip a beat. He is a great listener, a great communicator, and I've said this about the NBA for a very long time. It is a league that is in constant self-evaluation process. It is always looking for ways to improve the league, whether that means organizationally or with the play between the lines, and that's all you can ask for, Kevin.
And he makes the first. That one is no good. And so Griffin will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Brown feeling it out a bit. Outside Rose. Outside Griffin. Looking to end the run. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for two. And Boston called for the foul.
Shooting two.
And the first one at the line is good. Daniel Tice is checked in for the Celtics. Both free throws good from Griffin. Walker with it. He dishes it to Brown. Now Tice. The pass to Smart. Shot clock at 5. Over Brown. Nice shot by Smart.
Well, you know Marcus Smart understands how to use his body inside, and I just love how he goes right up with the shot.
Bounce pass from Rose. Griffin against Tatum. Over in the corner, Brown. Henson trying to break free, and it's Brown that time on the assist by Griffin.
I'll tell you, he turns a difficult situation of duress into a simple basket with a precision pass out of the double team.
Walker finds Tatum. Smart with the ball, picked up by Brown. And here's Walker outside. Bangs home the trifecta. Walker's got 11 points in the quarter.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
At the elbow, Griffin. Griffin draws the double. Pass to Mikhailuk. Now here's Rose. The Pistons working the ball around now. Pass to Mikhailuk. Shoots over Brown. Mikhailuk can't get it to go.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Rose against Walker. Brown outside. Now here's Walker. He's guarded closely. The three. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
And he's kind of always had that shoot-first mentality for a point guard. And when you can shoot it like Walker, it's not necessarily a bad thing.
Passes it to Henson. And here's Griffin. Brown outside. Takes the three. It's rebounded by Tice.
Didn't hesitate for a second to get a hand up on that deep ball.
Well, tremendous effort, tremendous timing, the ability to alter shots on the perimeter. That was beautiful.
And the pass to Tatum. Here's Smart. And another basket for Boston.
And, Kev, I think it's crucial that Marcus Smart be able to drain these mid-range shots, right? He does a great job squaring himself up.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Celtics.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And they put themselves into the driver's seat in regards to the season series with this team. Tonight's win will give them a 2-1 edge with only one left to play.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance, it was a big-time outing for Jaylen Brown.
Boy, whatever was needed, he provided it. He was the jack of all trades. Big bucket on one end, big defensive play on the other. I thought his influence was felt all over the floor.
The kick out to Walker from outside the arc. But they recover it. Tatum passes to Walker. Here's Smart. He's covered by Rose. Now, here's Tice. Left side, Brown. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And Detroit has possession. Here's Magruder. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. See you later.